Now, I want to share with you, I unfortunately can't give you any income claims. Only thing I can share is what has worked for me and what has worked for other people inside our community. Everybody's success is different, so please screenshot this and enjoy the information, and hopefully you'll take some of the information today and then apply it to help you be able to reach your goals and dreams. Because one of my goals today, I want to help you be able to design your life. Life is too short to not live life on our terms. And also, maybe you're listening to me right now because you are done with that generational struggle and you want to create generational wealth and you would love to have your own online business, but you don't know where to start. And you want more time to do the things that you love and you're ready to take control back of your time. Because what you're going to learn today as well is you are going to learn the 2-hour workday, exactly what we do in our 2-hour income earning activity day. Okay. So here's my question for you, and I want you to put in the chat, how would you like to have the step-by-step blueprint to passive daily pay online? How would you love to learn exactly what it takes to make daily pay? Put a yes or no in the comments because I want to see if you guys are in the right place today, right? So let me know. Yes, absolutely. Well, that's what you're going to learn today. Okay, guys. So I love this. And I'm going to share with you guys some stories from people all over the world because we are a global business. Look at Emma, money in the bag, made my first 900 this week. And you guys, she's in the UK. Okay. And then look at this beach money. Dell is, you guys, he literally, I sent him a message. I'm like, hey, you're gonna have to share your story on one of our webinars. He is at 77,000 in 84 days after being inside our community, you guys. So absolutely love seeing stories like this. And I love this, you guys. If you look at this, she has been in digital marketing for 13 months. And she goes, I plugged in and worked my butt off every single day. And I have made more with legacy in 1 week than I had in an entire year working her butt off. Okay. And look at this. She has literally has made what, just gotten her fourth sale. So that is what, $3,600 she has made of just launching her business. So absolutely love seeing that. You guys, back in September of 2022, I was struggling. I wasn't able to have success online. Matter of fact, I knew I wanted to go online. And I thought I was too old. I thought because I wasn't tech savvy, I didn't think I could have success, but I wanted to have more time with my family. And then I discovered these 5 steps, and it truly was a breath of fresh air for me. I went from making zero online to 6 figures in 6 months. And now we literally travel the world. This is some of the fun things that we did this summer. Because when you have an automated business, you have the freedom to do the things that you absolutely love. So I'm so glad you're here today. Look at this. She said her first 900 less than 48 hours after getting started in the Legacy Builder program. So these are the stories that I absolutely love seeing. And Michelle here, she goes, I have made 2,700 that I did not have 1 week ago, y'all. That's what I love, right? So a week ago, she didn't have 2,700, but because of plugging into the program and following it step by step, that is what she has made. And that, my friends, is passive income. See, passive income is an income that requires little to no labor to produce and to maintain. And you're going to hear today. So let's go right into the 5-step blueprint to passive income. So step 1, you guys, it's all about what you're promoting. I can share these other 4 steps with you, but if you're promoting a cassette tape, they're never going to work. So you have to promote a product or service or program that is in high demand. Now, today's webinar is going to be focusing on you going digital, because when you launch a digital business, that means the whole entire world can be your customer base. Okay. So the e-learning industry is a gigantic $950 billion market. So let me just kind of share a few stats with you that these just rocked my world. So back in 2019, it did $950 million for the entire year. In 2023, it averaged 1 billion a day. The first quarter of 2024, you guys, it did $1.2 billion a day. It's projected to hit 3 billion a day by 2027. You guys, there's so much money to be made in this industry. Why not you? Okay. So again, it just makes sense to promote a product that is in high demand. So why did we choose digital programs? Okay. Let's talk about that. First of all, it's a proven program and you make 100% profit. You guys, this made sense to me. I struggled in network marketing for years trying to make an income. And I figured out why I struggled because I was making a small percent. So for example, if I had a product in network marketing, let's say was $900, right? I made 25% profit. So I'm putting literally $225 in my pocket. When I learned that we can make 100% profit, that's putting $900 in my pocket. So let me know in the chat right now, what would you rather make? Would you rather make $900 getting one customer, or would you rather make $225 getting one customer? You're doing the exact same amount of work. See, this was a big aha moment for me. I was like, $900 just made sense, right? Now, when some people have a hard time wrapping their head around, like when they hear that there's people in my community, making 900 a day, which is 328,000 a year, they're like, how is that possible? Let me share with you why, because they're thinking small. So many people are like, well, I really like this lip gloss, so I'm going to sell this lip gloss. Well, you guys, you're going to make about $9 on a lip gloss. So let's please put this into perspective, right? If you have 4 customers, you can make $900, right? If you're making 25% profit, like you're an affiliate marketer, network marketer, and you get 4 customers, you make $900. Lip gloss, you would need 100 customers to make 900. So what makes more sense to you? Getting 1 customer making $900, or 4 customers to make $900, or 100 customers? See, that's the biggest aha moment. That's why I was not having success in network marketing. I was working harder, but I was making the company richer the harder that I worked. Now, here's the other part about promoting digital programs. You're paid directly into your bank account, right? And the other part is you can learn and earn at the same time. When you purchase a program, you get to learn skills and strategies, and you get to sell something that helps others. So if you're listening to me right now and you're like, man, I would love to promote something that would make an impact in my customer's life. If that's you, you're in the right place, my friends. So what's next? You got to stop trading time for dollars. You guys, there is only so many hours in a day. So if you're promoting something that is where you're having to be the one finding the customer, sharing with the customer, that's trading time for dollars, because the moment you're not doing that anymore is the moment you're not making money. So that's why in step 2, we show you how to automate your business. So it's pages just like this that will be out there working for you 24/7. I call this your freedom machine because it's just going to be freely out there working for you all the time. So what happens is when somebody puts their email in, it immediately takes them to this video, and then they immediately will get this in their email. So on average, between these 2 videos inside my community, on average, 1 out of 20 people are buying. So this is what's going to help you build your email list. You guys, if you take anything away from today, take this away. Email equals income, right? I will show you how to build an email list that can completely change your family's life, allow you to be able to design life on your terms. So I want to give you an example of automations real quick. Think about Amazon. Amazon is a fully automated sales process, right? If you want to buy a new vacuum on Amazon, you do not have to get on the phone with anybody. And Amazon is a $574 billion company, right? They're projected to increase another 12%. Now, why am I telling you guys that? Because the world is used to being able to buy things through automations. So doesn't it just make sense for you to automate your business, right? Because here's my question for you. Put this in the chat. Would you shop on Amazon if you had to get on the phone with them, first of all? Would you shop with Amazon? Hey, I'm going to Amazon. I got a bunch of my stuff in my cart, but you have to get on the phone with them. No, you wouldn't, right? That's not automation. So the world is getting used to buying this way. So the best advice I have for you is you automate your business as well. Okay. So now that your business is on autopilot, what do you think would be next? So we know what product or program to promote. We know we're going to automate. So what would be next? Well, how do you get your business discovered, right? Because I don't know about you guys, but I do not want to have to go bother friends and family. I don't want to have to depend on that. I don't want to have to depend on getting inside somebody's DM or friend requesting people to make an income. I want a predictable income stream. What about you? Right? And so the first way to get your business discovered is through classified ads, right? And so you guys, I discovered this process and it was awesome. You guys realize there's over 200 plus websites, high traffic websites that you can go to and you can post free ads there. Now, this was awesome to me, right? Because I'm an introvert. So it's like an introvert's dream come true that I could spend 30 minutes a day posting free ads. So the next is use social media. Matter of fact, can you guys do me a favor? Put in the chat how you learned about today's webinar. How did you learn about today's webinar? Was it on social media? Did you get an email? How did you learn about it? Email, social media, friend, email, social media. You see what works, right? You guys, that's freedom, because why you guys were seeing that on social media or where you guys were reading an email, our community was doing the things that they love. This is your freedom. This is why I call it a freedom machine. Now, you guys are already consumers on social media. Why not take a little bit of that time and become a creator and turn that into an income stream for your family? And that is what I love. I knew I already spent time on social media. I was like, okay, I want to turn that into an income stream. And that is what you will learn. Okay. So what's step 4? Well, is you got to learn to stop the scroll. What I mean by that, and I want you guys to think about you right now. How many videos a day do you think you scroll on by and you never stop and look at the videos? So we teach you how to know who your perfect customer is, okay? So they stop the scroll and want to learn from you. See, a cool part about social media is there's 5 billion people on social media. A downfall about social media is there's 5 billion people. So how can you stand out? How can you get eyeballs on your videos? That's what we teach you inside the community. We teach you how to do what's called a CTA, which is a call to action. And this will attract people back to your automated sales process. Okay, so let's just recap real quick. Step 1, you promote a product, service, or program, and you're going to make 100% profit. Step 2, you're going to automate your business so it's working for you 24/7. Step 3, you're going to get your business discovered so you do not have to go find customers. That was huge for me. I wanted to utilize the entire world as my customer base, not me having to DM people. Step 4, how can you stand out with your content so it will send people back to your automated system? So what's step 5? New customer. You guys, when you learn to master these skills and strategies, you can have a fully automated sales process out there working for you 24/7 a day. So how to make 900 a day with this 5-step blueprint. So 1 customer a day equals daily pay. All you need to do is learn the strategies and it will attract a daily paying customer to you. And this is a process that we use. When somebody puts their email in between this page and this page, on average, 1 out of 20 people are buying. Okay. So if you have a customer and your number 1 selling product is 900, that's 900 a day. You guys realize attracting 1 customer a day, learning these skills to attract 1 customer a day at 900 a day is $6,300 a week, which is $328,000 a year. Would that change your life any? Put in the comments, would that change your life any? Okay. So you might be thinking right now, but how do I get 20 people a day to discover me and subscribe to my automated sales process? Because maybe you know nothing about promoting products, services, or programs. You don't know anything about a sales funnel. You don't know anything about an automated system. You don't know anything about social media marketing. You don't know how to stop the scroll. So how do you attract 20 people a day to my automated sales process without you finding anybody? That's why today we're introducing you to the Legacy Builders program that will teach you these strategies. Yes, of course, I like that. So this is a Legacy Builder program where once you get inside the program, you immediately qualify for 4 income streams. Okay, so you can be learning and earning at the exact same time. You guys, that was brilliant to me. I didn't have the mindset or the confidence or an email list to create my own product at the beginning. Because what would I have created? How to be a hot mess express in your 50s. I was done creating a network marketing product and making a company richer. So I love the fact that I could learn how to build my email list, build my brand, build my following, and make 100% profit. It was the most amazing learning and earning process. So once you're inside the digital growth community, you actually get pre-built website an automated sales process given to you. All you have to do with that is plug in your domain because you're paid directly into your bank account. That's what I love. You're branding you. You're not branding a company. This is all about you leaving that legacy for your family. And you're going to get your fully automated sales process. We're going to show you how to connect it to your domain and connect it to your payment gateway so you're paid directly into your bank account. You're also going to learn our discovery method, you guys, the ultimate discovery system. You're going to learn how to build a brand. That can include a faceless brand if you want. You're going to learn how to copy and paste free ads, and you're going to learn how to use social media. You're going to learn how to the 5 billion people on social media, we're going to show you how you can stand out, stop the scroll of your perfect customers so they want to buy from you. So here's one of our invisible empire trainings. If you're wanting to build that faceless brand, we have the training exactly for you. Not only does this training show you exactly how to build a faceless brand. It gives you over a year's worth of content idea. There's a strategy in there to show you how to make 100K your first year building a faceless brand. And yes, it gives you examples of a faceless account as well. So this is our community that you get to be part of. There's 33,600 people inside our community. And also inside of that, you guys, you get a content vault that gives you all these ideas of content creation, testimonials that you can use as well. We do live calls, so you're going to get access to all of the replays if you can't get on live, okay? Here's some of the people that have attended some of the live calls. Like tonight is our Legacy Builder call. Okay. And it is very interactive. So anybody that is loving this information and wants to be part of the Legacy Builder program, you get to get on live with me tonight. And tonight's topic is all about, I want to help you craft your message to your perfect customer. I'm going to put some people in the hot seat and help you be able to peel back the layers and be able to create converting content. That's tonight. So how awesome is that? This is not a course that is going to be like, hey, good luck. This is an interactive program, okay, that you're going to be part of a program. We actually, our community of the 33,600 people, you guys, we're the #1 community in school. It's not because we're the biggest community. It is because we have the most engagement of all communities. So yes, you're going to be in business for yourself and make 100% profit, but no, you're not in business by yourself. You get to be part of an interactive program, but you see what some people have said about being part of this program. So you might be seeing a lot about the breakout rooms. So what's a breakout room? So what I do is, you guys, on Tuesdays, I train you on Tuesdays. I give you a topic, and then I take about 20 minutes training you. Then I put you in breakout rooms. So you're in a breakout room with like 5 to 7 other people that have the same goal in mind as you, right? They're online business owners, they're entrepreneurs, they're looking to learn the skills to make 6 figures. And you're going to be in the room with some people that are already making 6 figures. And these are where you're going to have breakthroughs. Our goal is to equip you with the skills and the strategies and the winning mindset that you need to reach your goals and dreams. No, Peter, once you purchase the program, the training, the weekly training is at 0 cost to you once you're inside the program. Okay. So do you think you could make money promoting a program that delivered results like this? See, documentation beats conversation every single time. How did the 33,600 people get there? Through following the steps they learned inside the program, right? And that is what I love. I love this right here. Surpassed my monthly goal. I started the 90-day challenge. By the way, when you guys get started, we're doing a 90-day success sprint. We are literally for the next 90 days walking you through what you need to do to make 30K in 90 days. If you guys have not heard of Chat GPT, or if you've heard of Chat GPT, I train you on how to use Chat GPT to create content, right? Your videos are anywhere, let's just say average 6 minutes a day. That's it. It's a short video with a tangible action step that you can take to help you reach your goals and dreams. So that's what she's talking about. But I started the 90-day challenge with 6,000 as a goal from July to August. And I surpassed it with 7,800, and 3,600 of it came in while on vacation. And already at 13,000 since starting the end of June. Celebrating over here. Isn't that awesome? Congratulations. This is what we're talking about. She just was coachable and she followed it. But how she made that on vacation, you guys, is because her system is on autopilot. That's that pre-built system that you get. So you might be asking, well, how much time is this going to take? Because that was important to me. I did not want to continue to take time away from my family, right? I wanted to add time with my family. So let's break down that 2-hour workday. So you're going to spend 30 minutes copy and pasting free ads. You can see the timeline here. And then 1 hour creating 3 pieces of content. That content, you'll pick the social media platform you want to post that content on, right? And then the other 30 minutes is spent learning and responding to comments and responding to emails. This is what I want you to master. I want you to get really, really good at getting your income earning activities done in this time. That way it frees your life and your time for the other 22 hours in your day to do the things that you absolutely love or that you need to do. Amy, you guys, she's a phenomenal example of being able to master getting her income earning activities done in a very short amount of time. Because when she launched her business, you guys, she literally was working 2 jobs. Okay. So what I want to do real quick is have Amy come on and share you guys how working 2 jobs, how she was able to master these skills and not only walk away from 1 job, but walk away from both jobs. So Amy, I'll let you take it away.
All right. Thank you. So really, I want to talk to all of you that are just burned out because that's where I was. 3 years straight working 2 jobs, 18 hours a day. But here's the kicker. I was also a divorced single mom. And I was just trying to live life and make it all work, but I was struggling. When 1 job wasn't enough, I got another job. And I didn't know how I was going to fix that, but I knew what I was doing wasn't working. So I had to figure that out. Here's the deal. Struggling for so long, you kind of get used to it and this is what it is. And this is where I'm at. And this is where it's going to always be. And then you find that last bit of hope and you say, you know what? No, I don't want to live the rest of my life like this. That's exactly where I was. I mean, today by 10 a.m., I had already made 900, right? Like I could have never done that. It would have taken me a week to make that working 18 hours a day. But I do that with this program on a daily basis. Like, are you kidding me? Into my bank account. Never in my life did I ever imagine this would be my reality. I'm 15 months in. I've earned multiple 6 figures. But here's the deal. When I started 15 months ago, my daughter put me on TikTok. I didn't even know how to do that. I had no clue what the online world was like at all. So I needed a system that was done for me. And then I could learn all about it. And that's what this program has. Handed to me within a couple hours, up and running, a fully functioning online business, up and running. I just needed to learn the skills. So I plugged in every day to that free community that gives me training, live Zooms, daily videos. And I little by little started learning exactly what to do by following exactly what I was told. How did I fit that into 18 hours a day? Wow, let me tell you, I just made the time. We all have downtime throughout our day, right? So as I was getting ready for work at 3 a.m., I was listening to trainings. As I was driving, I was listening to trainings. As I was on lunch, I was doing stuff. Throughout your day, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it is for you, you have time. I can promise you that. If I can do it, anybody can do it. But again, 18 hours a day, I knew nothing about the online world at all, including social media. I had to learn everything from the ground up. I just wanted to get my time back with my family, and I was willing to do what it took to do that. So I plugged in, I listened, I did everything that I was told to do. And in 10 weeks, I was able to walk away from not one, but two jobs. Two jobs. And now, for the last year, I have been working from home 2 to 3 hours a day with this online business. I started out promoting the 4 done for you digital products, right? Now I am actively bringing in income from 10 streams of income daily. It's amazing. And I never even knew it possible. If I couldn't even figure out what the plus sign was on the TikTok when I started. And now I can generate 6 figures and another one and another. I mean, come on, the sky's the limit. And this is longevity. It's not get rich quick. This is long-term employment, like long-term, baby. A year. Guess what tomorrow? I am moving my daughter to college. I was able to get her own apartment, fully go out and buy furniture and everything, pay for her college. She's going to law school. I could have never done that before this program, ever. But now I have a business that's online, out there working for me and still generating me an income while I step away and go help my daughter move and do all the things that I can provide for her that I haven't been able to do for years. It's called freedom. And you can get it with this program. I promise you that. Thank you, Michelle.
Oh, thank you for sharing. And how exciting that you're doing that with your daughter tomorrow. That's
Yes,
everything, isn't it? That's
it is.
everything.
It
Yeah.
is. It is amazing.
Yeah, you guys, money is just the byproduct to give us the freedom to never miss those moments and never live with that guilt that you couldn't do the things for your children. And that's why we love what we do. And that's why you hear our passion, because we know if you're willing to be coachable and consistent, you'll love this. But I hope you guys heard what Amy said. Her daughter put her on TikTok. So she didn't have any skills to do anything online. And so if she would have found a course to teach her how to create a course, she could have never have done that working 70 plus hours. So she loved the fact that she could get a program that she could learn and earn at the exact same time. And what she learned in the program has allowed her to add multiple income streams. But still, because she learned how to automate her business, she still has the time to do the things that she loves with her family. And that's why we love this, because we are not here to teach you how to grind. We're here to teach you how to have more time to do the things that you love. So I just love your story, Amy, and I'm just so proud of you. It's so awesome. So awesome. So what I want to do now, you guys, real quick, before I keep on going, I want to take it over to South Africa because I want you to hear Cecilia's story, but I have to share this before I introduce Cecilia or have her come on. And that is, you guys, I'm a gal in Kansas that I followed this process and I just started creating content on TikTok. I was scared to death at the beginning because I'm an introvert. Right. I just was like, I just went out there and became a hope dealer. I hope today somebody sees a different perspective. I hope today. And one of my videos got pushed to South Africa and Cecilia seen it. And because of that, you guys, and I'm going to have her share her story with you, but she's about ready to hit her third million in South Africa Rand money, all because of a social media video that she had discovered. I'm telling you, when you learn how to create content that attracts your perfect customer, not only will it change your life, but you get to change other people's lives as well. So, Cecilia, I'm going to let you take it away.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. Good evening, everybody, all the way from South Africa. So I'm Cecilia Jacobs, and 15 months ago, I was that mummy doing her crying in the shower, but my story goes a bit deeper than that. So I'm actually an angel mummy of two little boys. And then I'm also a cancer survivor. So when my little girl was born, I had this desperate need of being able to spend every single second that I had with her. It was very important because I was also not going to be able to have any more children. This was my only child. So my very first thing that I studied for was ECD. I went into early childhood development and I opened up a daycare center. I had this daycare center for 10 years trying to be there for my child all the time. But it got to the point where I could not be the mummy at the tuck shop next to the sports field. I just didn't have the time. I couldn't leave the daycare to attend to my own child. And I decided I had to learn another skill, which ended me up in learning the skills to do nails and skincare. And, because I really thought that this time around, I would be able to control my time and have an income as a single mom to provide for my daughter. But I went downhill very, very quickly with this nail salon. It was like I had debt collectors phoning me more than my mother did. I didn't have time. So the day before I discovered Michelle was actually one of those hard days where I had to rush to drop my daughter off at school, and I had a bridal party that I had to attend to for nails and skincare and stuff. And that afternoon, when I picked up my daughter from school, she was teary, but she was 5 minutes late, and I immediately snapped at my child. And it wasn't the first time, but mum guilt immediately dragged me down. And I was sitting at that salon, and I was thinking to myself, Celia, what happened to your life? Where is it? Where's the time that you so wanted for your child, and the reason why you are working from home? And that evening, I finished close to 9 o'clock. I didn't have lunch with my daughter. I didn't have dinner with my daughter. And I was working to provide for my daughter. And as I looked up from my nail station and my teenager fell asleep on the couch, I burst out into tears. And I was like, what is it? Where am I going to in my life? So the only time that mums really have for themselves is like 5 o'clock in the morning, right? So I consumed a little bit of TikTok 5 o'clock in the morning, and I came across this angel, Michelle, as she said, and because of a video that she did where she said the only thing she really wanted as a mum of 6 was her time back to spend it with her children. And I immediately related, and I was like, that's all I want. I want my time back. And my first question was, can this work in South Africa? Because she was speaking all dollars, right? And then I did the conversion on my phone, and I'm like, what if this works in South Africa? What if I give it a go and this works in South Africa? So I plugged in my email and I got started with this. It took me about 6 weeks, and I could see people around me make money. And I tapped into, like Michelle said, she teaches you how to discover your perfect customer and then do attraction marketing instead of selling and bothering friends and family. So 6 weeks in, I plugged into that training, and literally the very next morning, I woke up to my first money inside PayPal, and I was like, wow, this works. So I want to give you this. 2 hours later, I made another $300. At that moment, I was sitting doing a client's nails. Now, in South Africa, that's around about 280 Rand, South African Rands that you make. And you spend 2 hours trading your time for that money. That's 2 hours away from my daughter for 280 Rand. And as I sat there with that client and made $300, which is over 5,000 Rand for us, and I didn't need to do anything, because I was running an automated business, I didn't need to do anything. I realized that I was sitting on gold. So from there, things escalated. I want to let you know, from being phoned more by debt collectors than my own mum, within 3 months, I was out of debt completely. I paid off all my debt. 4 months in, I replaced a prayer car. So I drove one of those cars where you literally had to pray that that thing would get you safe from point A to point Z. And I replaced that prayer car. And I didn't need to ask a dealer or a bank to help me. I could buy a new car cash. By month 5, I decided it's time to flip my zip code, and I moved from Limpopo right up to the Eastern Cape, looking out over the ocean every single day. And every single day, I get to spend time with my daughter. I've got my daughter in a private school. 2 days after Christmas last year, I paid her school fees in advance for the whole year. As a single mum, I've got no financial worries. 15 months ago, I was the mummy crying in the shower. This is life changing if you are willing and ready to learn the skills. So I want to tell you, when I got started, I started with four digital products that I promoted online. I upped it to 8, which is daily pay income streams. And then I've got 2 reoccurring income streams, which gives me 10 income streams, my friend. Reoccurring income streams is making me money without me needing to speak about anything because of what I've learned inside this program. And I'm currently learning to monetize social media, right? So this is not just a product, a course to sell a course, or a program to sell a program. This is valuable. This is life-changing skills that if you are ready to learn them, you can change your life forever. Thank you, Michelle, for showing up that day. Thank you for changing my life forever and a day. And thank you that ricocheted into lives that I was able to change in the past 15 months.
So how many millionaires are in South Africa, Rand, now?
7. We are 7 South African millionaires. And that's not even the countless 6-figure Rand earners on a monthly basis. You hear about 7 millionaires, but the rest is all like earning 6 figures and more, 100,000 Rand and more on a monthly basis, which is life-changing. I mean, yesterday I paid out over 117,000 Rand in the beginning of the month. Even if I make nothing for the rest of this month, I'm covered. Mm-hmm. I'm covered. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm like having 3 income streams in my household just like that. This is amazing. This is amazing. It works in South Africa, and earning in dollars in South Africa is life-changing. It is absolutely life-changing.
That's what I love about a digital product, because, digital programs, products, or services, because we're global. So the entire world is our customer base. Like, we have US, the number 1, South Africa, the number 2 country, Canada, the number 3, United Kingdom, Australia. I mean, it's just so fun to see all the different cultures inside our community. So thank you so much for sharing. I love that. Now, what I want to do real quick, you guys, before I share with you how you can get started, how you can be part of this program, is I want to pass it over to Jessica. I think she's on here. And you guys, she has tried other things before, right? So I want you to hear her different perspective on this. Jessica, are you with us, my friend?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, perfect.
Good. Thanks for having me. I have tried everything. So if you don't know me, I live in West Virginia. I live in a double wide trailer. I live in a hauler. I'm not fancy. I knew nothing really about TikTok or making money. And I hear it all the time, but I thought digital marketing was a joke. I didn't think, you see these people saying that they're making this money, and, I've had the same job for 17 years. I've had a side hustle, or, waited tables, or worked at a restaurant, or worked at a gas station since I was 15. I've always had 2 and 3 things in my back pocket. So I don't come from money. I don't have a lot of money. I've always done different things, right? So for me, someone like me to come and start looking at ways to make money and see this, I watched for 8 months. I researched and I looked, and I desperately tried to find I guess somebody that was saying it wasn't real, because so many people were saying how real it was. So I guess I'm the skeptic that looked for the evidence that it wasn't real. I'm a mess. I just got out of the pool. Sorry. So, we prayed and we asked the Lord, like, are you sure we should do this? And we did. And we made $100K in 6 months. I say we, because it's me and my husband and my daughter. She'll be 13 this month. Because everything we do together. And, had somebody else just said something that really, I think it might have been Amy, but I don't know. I wanted something different. And I had sold MLMs. I have sold lipstick and sold weight loss products and sold Pampered Chef products. And I just thought, well, this is it. I'm going to have to scrape by the rest of my life. Or I'm just always going to be like, hey, girl, join my group. Or, hey, do you want to do a catalog party? Like, that's all I had ever known. And In May, so I've had the same job for 17 years. I started this in November, and in May, I made more in 1 month than my entire yearly salary. Praise the Lord. It is all the Lord. Um, and like everybody comes from a different path, and we're all here because we see something different. Somebody invited us on here because we spoke to their heart, or like we connected with them. And um when I signed up, the lady, I didn't have a mentor. Like the people that now they're like, hey Jessica, I need help. I didn't have that. I had Michelle. And in November, she started a push how to make 10K in 2 months. I'm like, that would change my life. So I did it. And I don't do the copy and paste ads like she talks about. I don't have time. I have a full-time job and I homeschool my daughter. So I committed to TikTok. I committed to 3 videos a day. Oh, I remember what they said. Somebody said to sell a course, to sell a course, to sell a course. I hear that garbage all the time. Are you just selling a course to sell a course, to sell a course? No, you're giving somebody freedom. And if something would happen to Michelle and we couldn't be here with her and we couldn't do this because of what she's done for me for the past 8 months, I could go make money anywhere because she taught me how. Okay. So you're not just selling a course to sell a course. I used to feel that way. I'm going to be very honest with you. I used to feel that way. Oh gosh, I'm just selling somebody else's course. You are if it's a pre-made video and you don't get support. I've made $100,000 in 6 months because of that lady right there. She every single day she pours into us. So I didn't know anything. I didn't know how to make videos. I didn't know what to say. I listened to her. I just did everything she said. I would literally copy her videos and I would make them my own. And I just want to encourage you, if you're on here and somebody invited you, go say, hey, I want to do this. Like I watched, imagine the lives I could have changed if I would have started 8 months before I started. And it is, like I said, if I could not be here with Michelle and if I could not be a part of Legacy Builders, I am certain because of what she's taught me in 8 months, I could sell anything, anywhere. I could make my own course. Like I have learned so much. And I haven't even watched all of the stuff that she offers because my life is so busy. So I just encourage you to plug in and to listen because, mom to mom, family to family, Jesus lover to Jesus lover. This is by far different than anything out there that you're going to find because I've bought it all. I bought it all. All the other courses that you see, yep, bought them, seen them, paid for them, looked at them. They stayed in my trash bin. So thanks for having me. That's all. I could talk forever, but I don't want to keep you.
Oh, thank you for sharing. I love your story. And I know you probably just gave a lot of people hope that have tried other things before and they didn't work. So thank you for sharing, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah. So a lot of people have asked, well, how do I get started? Well, let's talk about that. Okay. I want to cover that with you. And you guys, you can get back with the person that introduced you to this. You did receive an email from them. Scroll down to the bottom of that email, right? And then you'll be able to click in the PS and it's going to take you directly to their website. And on their website, scroll down to the very bottom and you'll see all 4 products. Okay. So our Legacy Builders program, you immediately will get the ability to have 4 income streams if you want. So the Launchpad sells for $100, the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint for $300, the Digital Mastery for $600, and the Legacy Builder Program for $100. This is what you're going to learn. You're going to learn how to promote products and services and programs where you make 100% profit. You're going to learn how to automate your business. You're going to learn how to use our discovery method to attract customers to you. You're going to learn how to relate and connect to your perfect customer. You're going to learn step by step what you need to do daily to turn that into daily pay. You're going to learn the strategies to make $900 a day, which is $328,000 a year. So my question for you, put this in the chat, yes or no, are you ready to earn passive income on autopilot? Put a yes or no in the chat. I'm curious if anybody is ready to learn the skills to do that. Now, today, when you get started, you're going to get some additional bonuses. You're going to be part of our digital growth community that is at 0 cost to you. You're going to get a Canva crash course. So if you're on here right now and you're like, man, Michelle, I just want to build a faceless brand, we will show you how to create all the content in Canva. You're going to get how I achieved $1 million in 17 months. You're going to get that step-by-step blueprint. You're going to get the 30-day market growth strategy plan, exactly what you need to do every day for 30 days using social media to grow your following, grow your email list, and build your brand. You're going to get how to start your own online business, even 200 digital product ideas, okay? You're also going to get the mindset, message, and marketing to your first million. And then you're going to get that how to build an invisible empire training. It's a 72-page ebook, but I've done a training for you and a Q&A with it. So you're going to get access to that as well, okay? And you get all of that for only $900. Plus you get 4 income streams. Let's just say you applied these strategies, you built your following, you started attracting daily paying customers. Do you guys realize if you just sold one of each of those a day, that's $1,900 a day? How would that change your life? Because this is where you could sell this for $900, this for $600, that for $300, for $100. That's $1,900 worth of products. Now, if that is not in your budget or in your goals and dreams, that's okay. We have a digital mastery product for $600. With that, you're going to get 3 income streams. We have our passive daily pay blueprint for $300. With that, you're going to get 2 income streams. We have our launch pad. With that, you get 1 income stream for $100. So you get the one that is literally best for your goals and dreams, okay? What I want to do real quick before we open up for questions is I want to pass it over to Chriselle. You guys, she is in South Africa, and her story is absolutely amazing, how what she has done to go from struggling to using this process and really making a difference in her life. So Chriselle, are you there to unmute?
I am. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, you look beautiful. I love your outfit.
Thank you, thank you. I am so excited. So I am, for you that don't know me, my name is Christelle, and I'm all the way from South Africa. Also living in a little town in Limpopo province, a small little place. I mean, our little town is so small, we don't even have a traffic light. That is how small it is. So when I lost my jobs at the end of August last year, I was like absolutely stranded. I didn't know which way to turn and what to do. There was no job opportunities. I worked for 2 foreign companies. I was working from 4 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock at night, just trying to keep my little family together. I'm a single mommy. My son is turning 20 next month, and then my little girl is all of 3 years old. And I believe that God blessed me with my little girl at the so late in my life, so that I can be mommy to my little girl. My son was part of a twin, and I believe that I got a second chance, and I wanted to make this opportunity work. And then I lost both my jobs at the end of August. For 2 months, I couldn't even pay my groceries. That is how absolutely dismal it was going in my life. And I stumbled across digital marketing. I didn't have the money to afford it. I mean, I couldn't even afford food for my children. But my beautiful mom blessed me with this opportunity. After 3 weeks, she said to me, Christelle, do you really believe in this? And I said to her, Mom, with my absolute whole heart. And my mom said to me, there's my credit card. Pay for it. And she blessed me, and I got started. What an amazing opportunity. Didn't make money in my first month. No one's mistake but mine. I just didn't apply what I was supposed to. But once I did, oh my goodness, I became a South African millionaire in under 6 months. Made my first million, made my second million in 8 months to the day. And for instance, like today, it's the 6th of the month. I have made the equivalent of 6 months worth of salary. I've made 112,000 Rand in 6 days as a South African. It's 6 months salary in 6 days. That is how insane this is. This is what I used to earn working 2 jobs from 4 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock at night. My life has changed so ridiculously, where I've gone from not being able to put fuel into my car and buy groceries. It was either one of the two. Whereas next week we are going on a holiday for the first time in 12 years. In 3 months' time, my son is going to go on a 3-month holiday in England to go and decide what he wants to do with his life. Does he want to stay in England? Does he want to live in Europe? Does he want to live in Scotland, Ireland? Where does he want to go? For the last 3 years prior to that, it was always no, you can't go study. No, 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 no. For the first time ever I can become a yes mom. My little girl's dream gymnastics. She's got her little dreams, and my life has just, it feels like I've just started living. It feels like my life has just started living. I went from having 0 followers on TikTok. I knew nothing about digital marketing. And I managed to work this up with a little girl in between. And I just decided, you know what, there was no turning back. I had to make this work. And it is the absolute best decision that I've made in my entire life. I come from quite a successful background, but never in my life have I ever experienced anything as beautiful and as solid and as heartfelt and as transparent as I have with this. It is just gorgeous. It's from Michelle that is just, it's open and it's honest and it's transparent and it's guiding. And Michelle also the motto is the more you give, the more you receive. That is what our business is built upon. And that is why this is so strange for people to understand why this works. It's because we are there to guide and help and assist and support, and not just keep everything for ourselves. We don't work like that, because that is what the world is like outside, out there. We are so much different to that. And that's why we're taking the world by storm. But my friend, if you are thinking of doing this, say yes. There is literally, if I can do this, if I can earn my first million in 6 months, like Michelle said, and Cecilia also said, we're 7 South African millionaires in 6 months. What is stopping you? Why not you, my friend? Why not you? That is the beauty of this. So, guys, thank you. Thank you so much for having me, Michelle. You guys must have the most beautiful and blessed evening.
Real quick, I love your story, but I want you to share one part of it to me that it just still leaves such a, like, makes my heart smile every time. But you shared that you borrowed the money from your mom. Share with them what you were able to do for your mom on her birthday.
So, in the last 5 years, I had lost 2 businesses. The bank repossessed my car, and I lost 2 jobs. Then my mom assisted me in purchasing my program for me to get started. In April, I bought myself a vehicle, and for my mom's birthday, I bought her a car cash for her birthday. My mom couldn't even afford her car service. She thought I was going to surprise her with a car service. And we drove in with a new Kia Sportage. We drove in and we gave her a car for her birthday. Yes.
But how old was her car?
15 years old. 15 years old.
So
yeah.
You guys, she helped her daughter by purchasing this program for her daughter. Her car was 15 years old, so her daughter gave back to her by buying her a car. So beautiful.
And even now, my mom's like, oh, she needs to like polish it this, and no one should even look at the car. It's so cute. She's absolutely, it is lovely, because she really appreciates that, and just being able to give back to somebody in the measure that they give to you. That's such a fantastic opportunity. And again, it's like Michelle said, it's not about the money, but it's what you can do for the people in your life. That is what this is about.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I just love your story so much. And I love how it's completely changed your life. So thank you for sharing your story, my friend.
And
congratulations.
thank you.
Love it.
Thank you for what you're doing for us, Michelle. There's no words to thank you for what you have done in my life.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is what it's about right here. Yes, the impact we make, right? The impact we make. So, you guys, what I want to do, I want to keep it in South Africa real quick. And Lizelle, oh gosh, I have to make sure you're unmuted. Lizelle, I would absolutely love for you to share your story as well. Is she with us? All right, here she goes. Lizelle, are you able to unmute? I know she also has a guest that she's going to have share as well. And then what we're going to do after they share, you guys, we're going to open up for questions. Okay. Are you with me, my friend?
Yes, I am. Hi, everyone. I actually am so emotional right now after listening to Amy's story, which I hear every single time. But Amy struck a chord with me tonight, because when she spoke about she's able to pay for a child's college last year, this time, I got like a semi-heart attack. I actually was booked in. I had like a nervous breakdown because I realized that I wouldn't be able to take my kids to varsity. because I just didn't have the money. I couldn't give them the life they wanted. So if you don't know me, my name is Lizelle. I'm a mother of 3 daughters, been divorced and remarried, but I always felt very alone in my finances, especially after COVID. Things went bad. I've always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I could never afford it. And then during COVID, I decided, life is more important than this, because I was working for a corporate company. And during COVID, my corporate company was demanding work hours. Like I had to sit in front of a laptop 9 to 5 while my poor kids were in the next room and I couldn't see them, although it was during COVID. So I decided then life is more important than this. I'm going to leave my job and I'm going to start something. And here's what I did. I went online and I did some beauty courses while in COVID. This, by the way, is where the e-learning industry started booming. And I went online, did some courses. And then when the time was right, after I had to learn these skills and get my certification, I started my own beauty salon. And fast forward 3 years later, I wasn't making enough money. I was actually working more because I was taught you had to work more to earn more. And I physically couldn't help more people because I already had a client in front of me the entire day. So I was booked full and I wasn't making enough money. And I realized last time this year, I couldn't even pay my kids' school fees. Now, when your child comes to you, give you the letter from the school saying that you can't send your kids back to school if you don't pay up, I broke down that day and I was like, this cannot be. I felt like such a failure as a mother. And I said, I need to do something different because whatever I'm doing now is not working. And I went online and I looked for months for something to do online, because here's the thing. I didn't have any time to waste and I didn't have money to waste. I was already working full time. I wasn't looking to be more busy. I was looking to work smarter instead of working harder. And I came across this system that was giving me a business in a box. But instead of going to learn these skills for a couple of months and then only start making money, I could start learning and earning at the exact same time. So I got so excited being South African, hearing I could earn in dollars. And it's such an honor to even tell you this story, because just 7 months ago, I was where you are at right now, hearing all these wonderful stories of people making money, asking myself, will this be for me? Will I be able to do this? Well, within under 6 months, I also made my first South African million rand. I already have made another 500,000. I'm so close to my second million. And here's the thing. It's not because it's a quick rich scheme or because it's airy-fairy. It's because we are following a proven system, something that is already proven to work. And I remember when I got my first sale, I'm like, it works. So my heart is to help anyone, parents. You will learn inside this program how to connect to your perfect customer, because here's what you learn. You learn the skills to reach people that you are meant to reach, because I'm sure with you, there's purpose in your pain, right? There was purpose in my pain. I had to go through that agony of feeling like a failure as a mother, not having more time with my children, to be able to get out of it, follow a proven system. And I get to help people on a daily basis. I just had another 6-figure earner that bought from me that announced to me today that she's made 6 figures in South African rand. You know how amazing it is that you are able to impact lives? And I ask Michelle this all the time. Like, I wonder how she must be sleeping like a baby at night, knowing that she is impacting generations, helping them, giving them a tool in their hand, because that's what it is. It's a tool. It's up to you to use it, because you don't need to have any requirements or skills. The only thing standing in your way is you. The only thing, because we all bought the same product, the same program, following the same system. We all are just following the process. So I'm excited. Nombelo is our 7th millionaire in South Africa, African lady, which is so amazing. Our second one in the country. South Africa is really changing her generational wealth. But tonight, unfortunately, she cannot share because she's at church. No, so she can't share. We did ask her last minute. So unfortunately, she will not be able to share. But I want to congratulate her. And there's so many more coming. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Oh, well, thank you. And ask her if she can share on the next one. Yeah, good. We want to hear that story. Well, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Tim on the spot. And Tim, are you able to share? I'm going to see if he is on here, and if you can share, Tim, unmute, and I will have Tim share. Then we'll open up for questions.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hey, there he is. Oh, he's even wearing blue. We're matching. He got the memo.
Man, we're We're gonna stay on the blue theme. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Listen, my name is Tim. I'm a dad of 5 kids. I do not have a story unlike any of those phenomenal women, by the way. And I mean, they are phenomenal because it takes courage to say yes sometimes. It takes courage to admit where we're at. We don't need to be there. We want something better. And it takes courage to take that risk sometimes. However, I come from corporate. I've been in corporate America for 25 years. I helped a retail company go from 300 stores to 1,000 stores. One day they came into my office, and maybe some of you know this story all too well. They came into my office and said my role had been eliminated. I got to share with you, there was anger, frustration. But one of the things that when I look back and went back on that, I said, what did I do wrong? Like, what did I do wrong? I did everything you asked me to do for 25 years. They didn't ask my family, hey, if you lose your job or how they're going to restructure the company. They didn't do any of that. I just know that I worked nights, weekends, did all the things I was supposed to do. And at 55, no one's after hiring 55-year-old people. Like, I don't know, it's 30-year-old or 55. But I dedicated, I mean, that was my identity. And I'll just be real quick here because even today, it kind of moves me because it's like, dude, 25 years of my life. I can't tell you, the first day of my kid's school, I don't have those memories because I wasn't there. I can't tell you some of the memories of the birthday parties because I wasn't there. I can't tell you the memories about the sporting events that I missed over and over again. And then coming to that day when they came into my office, again, it's just like it was the biggest punch in the gut that I ever had, never saw it coming. And just my heart broke, really. It was demoralizing. It was, how do I take care of my family? How do I do all those things that I'm supposed to do? But I did do one thing. I did say this, that feeling will never, ever happen again. It was one of those moments where you sit there and go, never. See, we change in different seasons. Our seasons, like you change because you hurt so much that you have to. You change when it hurts, but you're inspired to change as well. I just knew there was no way in God's creation. I live in California. I even did a couple of interviews where they flew me around to other states for these interviews, and these were final interviews. Every time I got on a plane to come back home, it was like, I can't do this. Like, I don't have the energy. And mind you, these roles were like 10 years ago, I would have taken these roles like in a heartbeat. You could not get me on the plane fast enough to move my whole family to these places. So I just knew on getting on the plane, it was going to happen. I knew people were making money online. I just didn't know how. And I did the YouTube history. Yeah, you go to YouTube College, you check everything out. Okay, work from home. All right. What else is there? Side hustle. Like, I'm just sitting there like, I cannot be the only one out there looking for something to make an income. Well, I can share with you. Here's another thing. I came across a video. It was really cool because this video, it was not a faceless video, but it was just words on it. You can learn to make $300 a day. You can learn to make the skills to have $109,000 a year. And I'm sitting there going like, I just looked for 3 months, literally. And this was like the last thing that I saw. And it wasn't all at once. It was just out of the blue. My son was in the hospital having surgery. What do you do in the hospital? You go scroll and look and search. And really what it came down to was I saw this video at middle of the night. My son just came out of surgery. And I see this Michelle. And I'm like, please, for the love of God, just be real. Just please be real. Like what you say on this video, please be real. And I think the coolest thing for me is I don't BS. I don't sugarcoat anything. It rubs people the wrong way sometimes, but it is what it is. It is the truth. It is what it is. And I think the coolest thing is I went ahead and said, I kid you not, I told my wife that morning because I watched my son that night and then I give it to my wife and I go, what are you thinking? I said, I think I'm going to do this. What if I can make, it was funny because I said, if I can make 50,000, 60,000, I'm golden. I don't need to be a millionaire. I'm not looking to, I'm golden. So I said, boom, that's what I did. So I signed up that morning. I didn't make any money for 3.5 months. Hold on. It gets better. I swear. It really does. The next comment I come on here is going to be, I'm a $300,000 earner. It's not going to be I didn't make any money for 3.5 months, but I didn't. And I think this is a cool part of my journey. There are people come in this business, they make money right away, like before their system's even set up, and it only takes 2-3 hours. But here's the thing, that was my fault. I never asked any questions. Believe it or not, I'm a very loud introvert. There are times I don't want to be around anybody. Let me be in my little corner. I'm the happiest guy in the world. But here's the deal. I knew the alternative of me going back to corporate America was never going to happen. Like some of you need to come to I don't know what you would say, come to Jesus moment and say, put your foot in the darn ground and go, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. There's something really awesome about a decision when you do it that way. It just is. So anyway, for 3.5 months, I didn't make money. I went to the mentoring calls. I didn't ask any questions, which was my mistake. I'm going to be a $300,000 earner, and I've been doing this business for 16 months, probably within the next 30, 60 days. And I do this 2-3 hours a day. I have learned, and here's the key word, I have learned how to create other income streams through the program. So where I was working my job, I was getting paid twice a month. I mean, I'm literally getting paid almost every day. And for me, again, my story is it's not over. It didn't happen overnight for me. So all I can share with you is this: wherever you at in your life, everything you hear that you need, the coaching's there, the mentoring's there. You don't need any tech. It's practically done for you. You just have to connect it. That's truly what it is. And then the other thing I would share with you is just don't do what I did, because your income probably could come sooner if you have it. Just ask questions as you go along in your journey. We are here to support you. This community is 33,000 strong. And here's the greatest thing. We're here to help you and guide you along your journey, to support you, make an income from home, all from your cell phone. I'm telling you, it has been life-changing for this corporate guy. And I'll leave it on this note. I have never, ever done any other online business, no MLM, none of that. This was just a decision where I saw and I just believed this young lady in front of me, and she said I can make an income, and I just literally followed the process. I'm no one special. I just followed the process and get out of your own way. So my challenge to you is just move forward. You're at home. You're home here. It's just a choice. So have the courage today to say yes and just move forward, because it was one of the greatest decisions I've ever made. So, and you have the support, you have everything you need here. So we'll see you soon. We'll see you inside.